That was very weird. I think the yeah. Can somebody check the Wi-Fi? I think the Wi-Fi is okay now. Are we back? All right. The Wi-Fi just got a little dirty. I'm sorry. I broke the stream with the peas. I was really weird because like what happened on my end is that all of a sudden it was like welcome to the chat room, and I'm like excuse me, and then I got an error message that was like disconnected. It was just very strange. Yeah, too many peas. Very strange. Well, let's make the bridge function. Extend, please. Yeah, again, it's gonna be trail mix for days. I have no idea though. I don't know what to expect. I have not asked Webster what we're gonna do for food or anything like that. Access upgrades. I didn't know you could have upgrades. There's only one upgrade apparently. Wasabi, peas, and trail mix sounds really good though. I don't even know where I'm going right now or what we're doing. Let's save though. I can have one upgrade, exactly. Vegan cooking is more evolved than my meat skills. I guess we could have like meat-free meat or whatever. We might just have to go grocery shopping. Yeah, I assume we're gonna go grocery shopping. Oh good, another flare. But you're gonna have to teach me what you eat. Let's see. We could get like plant-based meat, but I don't know if you're into that.
Would be worth investigating.
The northeast.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
Ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice. Interesting. Impossible meat is I think it's vegan. I don't know though. Hi Gamera. Welcome. We're doing good. We're just playing Subnautica and talking about vegan food and visiting Webster and birds and science and stuff. Just normal sync stream stuff. Oops, all tangents usually is the case. Plant-based meat is actually really good. I'll actually agree. I think it's pretty decent. This is not northeast, by the way. Where's my map? There's no just dragons. Just dragons. Yeah, I think Webster can probably surprise me with probably a lot of the food that we're getting. Oh, Webster, can we make falafel? Can we make falafel? Oh, please. I want to make falafel so bad. I love falafel. Oh my gosh. I would eat falafel all weekend. That would be so good. Hell yeah. I've never made my own falafel. Vegan chili would be really good too. I would do that. That would be really good. You've never made falafel? Well, then we're gonna learn together. Let's do it. Let's learn to make falafel together. My face looks very squishable. Does sound okay. So the northeast is this way, kinda. But like, there's also the big cave over here. I'm just starved for just like where we're going. Let's make falafel and post pictures. I'm very scared of that. Let's do it, man. That sounds so fun. Hell yeah. I've never made it, but I think it would be a lot of fun to try. Let's just leave this snow fox behind. I'm very squishable. Yeah, we'll post them no matter. We're gonna post them and eat them no matter how bad they turn out. I promise. We will post and eat. What kind of sauce? I don't know. What? I guess you wouldn't eat like a yogurt. Well, yeah, because yogurt has milk in it, right? So you wouldn't eat tzatziki. We will eat. We will read that later. Hold on. What are you? Thumper, like the bunny.
Blueprint synthesized.
We gotta find. Oh, geez, there's a big ladder over there. Let's go there. I almost fell off this cliff. Yeah, there's like stuff here, but let's go down here so I don't freeze to death. Is this? There we go. We're warm. Tahini, hummus, and sriracha. Yeah, there's stuff we can have. I usually have like the garlic sauce, whatever that is, but I don't know if that's vegan or not. Tahini is like an oil-based sauce. Titanium. What? What is this? Excuse me. Do I need a thumper for that? Thumper. Hold on. Do I have to blow it up? Thumper. A thumper. Where are you? Yeah, there's options. We'll figure it out. Let's freeze. It sounds so fun. We'll have to look up recipes before we get there so that we know what we need and everything. Where are you? There it is. Titanium it thumps things. Okay. Whatever you say. Do I have another... Hang on. Do I have another bacon? I don't have any more bacon. Tahiti is not a country. I think it's like an island. I don't know if it's a country. But tahini is a sauce. I promise you. Trust me. I'm not trolling you. I don't know what thumper is, but I know that it's there. Whoa, birds. Oh, yeah. Let's find somewhere warm to read that PDA. Like in a cave. Cave somewhere. There is a big cliff I could fall off. That seems not great. Okay, let's... No, I don't want the snow. The snow is not necessary. It's game time? Alright, have fun, Hui. I appreciate you coming by. Tahini isn't really a sauce on its own. It's just sesame seed paste. I've always made tahini with, like, peanut oil and stuff, I think. I know it's, like, kind of... It's got, like, a really weird texture to it. I really like, the garlic stuff. But I think the garlic is, like, basically just mayonnaise and garlic. Or something. But I like it. But, again, not vegan, so... Okay, where's the log files? Personal log? No. Logs and communications. Architect research notes? No. 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 Maybe it's here? No. 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 Nope. Nope. What was it called? Tahini, lemon juice, garlic, a little bit of salt. That sounds good. Yeah, if you put a human doused in garlic butter. Where is this log file? I'm so confused. I don't remember what it was. I should have just left all the logs open. I feel like an idiot now. It's probably under tech somewhere. I could look at the thumper, yeah. It's probably in here somewhere. It's not a vehicle. It's not here. I don't know. Well, I guess we could just make one. Unfortunately, I picked up those 2 PDAs, but I was like in the middle of the cold, and I'm like, I don't have time for this right now. And then don't remember what they were, so I will never read them because I have 600,000 log files, and I don't remember which one is which. But because I pressed tab, it is marked as red. Why do I keep picking up snow instead of the other stuff? I did want to find fur, but then we found this instead, so we're doing this. Well, I'm assuming that the thumper is something important. How do I make it again? Where is it? Magnetite? Let's just go make one. Let's just make one and find out.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Where is the snow fox, by the way? Yeah, who needs fur when you have a snow fox to hide in? We can dip in tahini. We can definitely do that. What if we made, like, falafel pita sandwiches? That would be so... Oh, I'm making myself so hungry. Can you name the snow fox? That's a good question. I don't know. I'll put it on the platform and see what we can do with it. I'm pretty sure there's magnetite back here. Yeah, what if we did, like, pita sandwiches with, like, falafel and onions and lettuce and stuff? Sounds so good. Yeah, I know. I'm making myself so hungry. Can I get this through here? Yes. I said falafel pita sandwiches, and it sounds amazing. That sounds really good. We should definitely do that for dinner one day. We can. This is... I mean, it's a fox, right? And 2 of my mods are foxes. So this is the moderators. The law. Cool kids. What's a portmanteau of fox paws and fooster? Foo paws. Foxster. Booster paws. Faux paws. I like faux paws very much. Faux paws is pretty good. Fox paws. It's really good. That's really good. I gotta warm up in here for a second. My eyeballs were literally freezing. Well, I'm at it. You're telling me there's no magnetite in here? I take exception to that. All right, we're gonna name it Fox Paws, and then I'm gonna make it Fox Paws colors. The heck? All right, so now the base is obviously... How do I make brown? I gotta get... Can I get a little closer, please? Can I zoom in my eyeballs? Orange, but black. How do I orange? I'm having trouble getting an orange. It seems like it doesn't like certain colors. Okay, what does base look like? Which part is the base? Okay. Like, I feel like the base should be orange. But it doesn't want to do orange very well. Hey, lady. I'm kind of trying to use the console as the thing, so if you could, like, chill on the whole, like, rubbing your paws together thing. Like, I understand that it's cold. Yeah, I'm like, listen. Brown is just orange but dark. You'd think with, like, these sweet gloves I gave you that you'd be able to handle. Chilling is the problem. Look at it. It's like steamy out here. Relax. It's probably fine. I can't get it to, like, do a good orange. Maybe it needs to be darker. I don't know. Orange is not allowed. Only, like, weird not red. Well, this one's orange. Wait, hang on. Are you orange now? Not really, huh? It's also nighttime, so let's just go to bed. I wish it wasn't, like, so picky about the colors you chose. It's like, orange is too bright and too colorful. That would be weird if you made it orange. Aim further down red and move into the yellow. I will try. Yeah, if it wasn't just on the panel interface, it would be a lot better, too. It's a little awkward. Yeah, it has that crazy blanket, but then it's like, it would be weird if you made it orange. Even though, like, all this is orange. This is not orange, right? It's, like, bronze. Okay. I got an orange here, though. Look, like, the interior is orange. But, like, what does the interior even mean? Yeah, the interior is orange as hell. What if we made the exterior just white? I mean, that's what it was before, right? It's kind of lame, to be honest. The stripe is orange. It seems like orange is like... Orange is kind of like in this region here. It's not very orange, though, I'll be honest. What if we made it black with an orange stripe? I'll be honest, that looks pretty cool. That stripe, by the way, even though it says it's orange, doesn't look very orange. This does look pretty sick, though.
Hypothermia imminent.
It's okay, I'll get on my snow fox and then I'll be warm. Ah, beans. It does look kind of cool. I don't like that it's green. The green is kind of weird. I don't like the way she says, oh yeah, when she warms up. Get rid of the screen? What do you mean, get rid of the screen? Of the green? Oh, the green. I can try. I don't like the green. I just don't understand why it's green. Like, what about it is making it green? Is that the interior color? No, that's the stripe. Whoops. Now the stripe is red for some reason. I don't think I can change the green. The base is dark, get it into lighter colors? Why? Like this? I don't know that it's ever gonna change. The stripe needs to be orange. It's so hard to... Okay, lady, I swear. She's like, I'm so cold, I can't focus on my work, so I'm gonna cover it up. Waste 10 seconds of time. Yeah, the green has to stay, I think. Oh no, my beans. Like, I understand that it's cold. Yeah, she doesn't. She holds it in front of her eyes. You're correct. Okay, let's just make everything as orange as possible.
Seek shelter.
I swear. I literally can't be out of the freaking house for like 5 seconds without it being dangerous weather. That's as orange as it gets. I think the black was better. I hate this island. This island is like programmed to know that I'm trying to do something, and then it's like dangerous weather approaching. The black was way cooler. Yeah, I think I agree. The only other thought I have one other idea, which is not to go so light and then like go into the darker range of the color. Like bring this all the way down like in here. But then it's just gray. You know what I mean? Like, it's not getting better. I think black was just better. Which is funny because, like, if I wanted, like, any other color, I could make it basically any other color. That's not bad. Yeah, the base color is, like, silvery, which is the problem. Like anything on this left side is just like, it just doesn't lack, it just has no color to it. So I think we're gonna go like black here. Okay, excuse me. Stop eyeballing your hands to warm up. I swear. And then do like an orange accent like that. This is Foxpaws. Yeah, she has heat vision. She's lasering them. All right, let's go pick up some plants to eat, and then I don't know what the next thing to do was. I guess just go explore like weird creepy town. Oh wait, no, we have the thumper. Did I make the thumper? I didn't make the thumper yet, did I? Oh, because we don't have magnetite. That's right. Excuse me, where are the dangly fruits? Yeah, we spent way too much time on that. It's good enough. All right. Let's take this down to chat, get our magnetite, make a thumper, and then we're going to go farm that freaking other stuff. Dangly fruit sounds like an innuendo. It kind of does, yeah. It's not great. The real dangly fruits of the bush nuts we collected along the way. True. Those are nutsack fruits for sure. 100%. I don't like the nutsack fruits. Although they do give HP. Like, I like them functionally. No, can we... Let me in. I need to park this thing deeper in the water, dude. Because this sucks. Okay, give me magnetite. There's some in here somewhere. I need it. I need it is the thing? You're not magnetite. You are magnetite. All right. You know what? Here's the thing. You're going down here now. Shrub nuts and a single dangly fruit. You're not wrong. All the fruits in this game seem to be fruits that, like, hang from things. Like, they all hang from trees. It's kind of upsetting. You okay, Foxpaws? You're kind of having a hard time there for a second, huh? You're just taking a nap? Yeah. Just like putting your head in the snow and being like, I'm good. Isn't that how fruit works? Yeah, but all the plants in this game that bear fruit have thigh gap, is the thing. I look extra shiny today? Thank you. They do, though. They have thigh gap. It's creepy. Like, do you not see that when you look at, like, the shrub nuts? Or the chili plants? They all have weird thigh gap. It's true. She also does moan when she eats them, which I find very upsetting. Where are thumpers? How do I make a thumper? Tools? Thumper? Thumps things. Give it to me.
Used by miners and researchers to explore perilous environments, the thumper creates a steady source of noise that might repel unwanted creatures by amplifying collision sound waves.
Okay. Can I also use it to break apart titanium resources? What? Okay, interesting. I guess that makes it so that, like, those guys won't attack me all the time, which is nice. This isn't what I wanted. The PDA sounds like she's from India. Yeah, it kind of sounds Indian. I can distract the freaky worms. Now that sounds advantageous. Does sound useful. Space India. Exactly. Yeah, Clam Smasher's like, welcome aboard, Aw. Sorry, I've abandoned Clam Smasher for Foxpaws. Foxpaws is my new best friend. You're back. Welcome. Foxpaws unfortunately doesn't drill fish, which I would expect of my moderators, but you're a pacifist. You can hit stuff. We can run stuff over real good. The thing is that Foxpaws rules okay? How could you abandon Clam Smasher? I didn't abandon Clam Smasher. Clam Smasher is much more suited for below water work than where we're going. Where we're going, Clam Smasher doesn't want to be involved. What is this? There's like a weird mushroom mountain here. We also don't need roads, although roads would be nice. Okay. Did you test you out on the water? I have not yet. I'm worried that you'll drown and I'll have to make a Fooster pause, to be honest. Oh, there is something over here. The frick was that? Do you guys hear that? What on earth was that? Okay. Don't know what just happened, but okay. I see. Please don't drown you. I would rather not. Oh, I'm supposed to put a Pengu in here. I don't have a Pengu. Okay. Let's not get eaten by the worms. Oh, there's more angry dudes. Fantastic. Don't with me, okay? Hi. You did knock me off my thing, is the thing. I see you. Okay, can I have my interface back, please? I would like Foxpaws back. Interesting. Okay. He kind of angry. I just abandoned Foxpaws there. Place the Thumper there? But I don't wanna. I don't wanna deal with him. Isn't it just gonna, like, make them angry? Like, why do I want to do this? It apparently does not make that guy angry enough to not piss me off, to not, like, come after me. So I'm going to go ahead and run for now because it is nighttime and the bit rate is very bad. I don't like it. We're just going to leave is the thing. And just keep trying to find these artifacts. Oh my god. I control the weather, you cannot? That's what I thought. Thank you. Please leave me alone. Okay. Continue to climb. What are we gonna call the Thumper? Thumper. It doesn't have a vehicle. It just is. I hope, Foxpaws, that you're okay down there. He can't fight me if I'm in the cave, right? I'm probably fine. It's probably fine in here, right? What sound? I did not enjoy that. Hello. Oh, this one has an actual off brick. You knew it was coming. Can there just be one around here somewhere, please? Like, can't you just leave one for me somewhere and then I can turn on the portal? Yeah, excuse me, ion cube, please. See, tell me this is the thigh gap. That this plant doesn't have thigh gap. You can't. What is that? Battery? Med kit? More water purification? I can use the metal detector to look. You're right, I can. Oh, this seems safe. Where is my detector? No, there is not. Huh? You're not sure plants have thighs? That's fair. Nevertheless, they do have thigh gap. I.e., you are wrong and I am right. It doesn't seem like there's ion cubes, unfortunately. What the... Can I get in the angry water? Is the angry water gonna hurt? Plants have thighs and the things dangling between them. Yeah. Don't love it. But you did hear the sound she makes when she eats them. So, I mean... Maybe we're the weird ones. I do feel like the correct way to do this, by the way, is very much to, like, just have the ion cube on hand, unfortunately. It solves in hot Cheeto water. What if the hot Cheeto water was just like hydrochloric acid and you got in and just immediately it just got eviscerated? Dude, this is a long little cave, huh? Oh. Laser cut to gain access. Well, you know what? I can do that. I have a laser cutter in here somewhere. Laser cutter? Laser cutter? Laser cutter? Where the frick are you? Well, it turns out this is the other side of the ice thing. And question, why couldn't I just cut it from the other side? What about this side makes it magical and special? That's all I'm saying. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I gotta push it. Fresh water versus salt water. Well, Foxpaws, I barely knew you, and I hope I see you again someday. Au revoir, Shoshana. I need my ion cube is the thing. So we need to go get an ion cube. I'm sure we'll go back and get Foxpaws eventually, probably. Maybe. if fate so sees fit. Yeah, and I've got one in chat anyway, so it's fine. Dude, I feel like we're getting really close to the end of this game. Like, we are creeping up on it. Like, the only things left to do really are like build the AI a body, right? And I feel like we're creeping up real close to that. Where do I keep chat in here? You guys are in the storage containers, obviously. And yeah, you're the onboard computer. When I get on and it goes, welcome aboard, Captain, every time I get on, that's you guys saying welcome aboard to me. But yeah, I very much feel like we're creeping real hard up on the end of this game. What is your purpose? You exist to transport me from place to place so that I can finish this game. And you say good morning to Foxpaws. Can we make a robot and then the AI can have our flesh body? That would be ideal. What did I come here for? I need the green crystal. One of these. Let's drop off some of this junk. No. Yeah, let's get rid of all this junk in my inventory. I don't need a power cell. And I don't need, like, all these batteries. Although... And actually... Let's just replace the batteries in all our stuff real quick. That's looking good enough. No, you can't close. You don't have my permission to close yet. There we go. What would you all take a robot baddie if they offered to transfer your brain into one? 100%. I already am a robot. Like, come on. Obviously. I don't need 4 first aid kits. Famous last words, by the way. Let's eat some nut plants real quick. Nutsack plants. Yeah, I don't have a brain. I have a high-end quantum processor that simulates consciousness. Yeah. Maybe 1. Yeah, 1 is enough. That's more than enough. Okay. Sync is a robot otter that has Wi-Fi. Yes, correct. Yeah, the nutsack plants, eating the nutsack plants does give HP, which is as good as just using a first aid kit, so they're pretty good. You wonder how they taste? They seem pretty juicy. What are you cutting over there? An apple? Oh, that's okay, follower. Any pronouns are actually fine. I talked about this in a different stream, but I do generally prefer to go by they, them. But I don't get upset by any other pronouns. It's okay. It's probably a weird mix, like watermelon and peanut. Did you guys see the thing where apparently mustard on watermelon is supposed to be good? Yeah, watermelon. It isn't good? I don't know. I watched Lizzo eat it, and she ate it like 4 times. So... I don't know that I want to try it is the thing, but... It's a disturbing combo, but kind of makes sense. Like, I don't know, but, like, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? What if? Seen people eat mayonnaise? Mayonnaise is good. Okay. I know that you guys are all like mayonnaise is bad. Like it seems to be like the general opinion that is that mayonnaise is gross, right? But like, what do y'all put on your burgers if it's not mayonnaise? Like what is on your burgers? Okay, like mayo is better than ketchup. Like, do you guys like deviled eggs or do you hate deviled eggs also? Okay, garlic aioli is mayonnaise. That doesn't count. Come on. You guys haven't ever had deviled eggs? Oh, deviled eggs are the best. Oh, they're so good. It isn't mayo. It doesn't have any egg in it. You're joking me, right? Aioli literally just means a sauce made out of mayonnaise. That's literally what an aioli is. And spicy mayo with sushi is good too, yeah. Deviled eggs are like, so you boil an egg, right? And then you take the middle of the egg out, and then you like mix it with mustard and mayonnaise and paprika, and then you put it back into the egg, and it's like really good. And like you can put like onion and stuff in there too. They're really good. I like them a lot. I'm like obsessed with it. It's so good because they get like, you have to use spicy mustard, by the way. You have to use like, what's it called? Dijon. I mean, okay, you're saying mayonnaise as on its own sucks. I get it, but like, it's a condiment. You're not just eating straight up mayonnaise. What are you doing? Isn't mayo chup a thing? I know that like for as long as I've known, people have mixed mayonnaise and ketchup, but it just tastes like barbecue sauce to me. I don't get it. We call them stuffed eggs. Yeah, I love them. They're so good. I'm really a big fan. Well, chat is 500 meters away. We're not that far away wherever we are. I don't know. It just tastes like barbecue sauce to me. What? Okay, well the portal's still active, so we alright. Oh! This is just the other portal. Huh. Okay. So what? Who cares? Useless. Like, who cares? I guess the idea being that you could have found this base a lot easier or something. I don't know. This doesn't even seem that useful. I thought this was going to take me to like the next big part of the game, but it just took me back here. Oh gosh. I guess we have to just go find fox paws, yeah. This is all just shortcut stuff. Who cares? What a waste of time. You're probably in the snow sleeping, if I had to guess. Let's get out Thumper, by the way. Just a hunch. I might need it. Build a new... Yeah, we'll just build a new Snow Fox. Yeah, I went back to base essentially for nothing. What are you? I don't really need silver or copper. Okay, so what are we doing here? You hold 8k clams. That's a lot of bleps and beans. It is. Some people in chat have like 80,000 clams. People constantly mislabel garlic mayo and as garlic aioli. I'm pretty sure I'm right on this, that it is just garlic aioli, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I'll save you, Fox! It's okay, I saved you. Okay, we're good. I still don't really know what we're doing here. Garlic aioli is literally just garlic and oil. I don't know. Every time I've ever been served garlic aioli, it has been a mayonnaise sauce. So there is something over there. Can we go over there? I think we can. Sir, I don't have time for you. I'm busy. He mad. Ah! Oh no, Fox! Oh no. You can get some high-end Italian places. Can I scan this? I may not. What even happened there? Wait, I want to go over there. This is useless. Dang it. Okay, well, let's go down then. It would help if I had a map. A map would be pretty swell. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Get out of here. Cool. It's looking pretty sketchy over here, Fox. You okay? You're not okay. You're highly not okay. You felt better, yeah. I don't even know which way I was just facing now. Oh good, it's nighttime. My favorite time to be in a canyon with giant worms.
Data patterns are so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby.
Okay. Good to know. Just one other question, AI. Where? Also, where am I? Also, there's stuff up there. How do I get over there? Over this way? A hurt crimson ibex? Huh. That's a weird one. A battery. There's literally nothing up here, which is cool. No, not you. You should be this, and you should be this. Yeah, there's literally... Oh, wait, no, there's more stuff over here. A nutrient block. I'm so over these chests. They're so useless. Yeah, the crotch fruit was up there, but that's about it. I mean, there's more alien artifact thingies over here. I'm counting on you, Fox. Don't get blown up. It's important. I really wish it wasn't nighttime. Also, Fox, I hate to say it, but you have 14% battery left. And I'm a little concerned. I don't know how to fix your batteries. I have to pack you up, maybe? Whoa, I could just pick it up? I could have just picked you up and carried you with me this whole time? Can I just put it in my inventory and... Hang on. There you go. Now you got power. You're good. Yeah, you're in my pocket. There you go. Oh, God. I really hate the snow. No one would call something mayo if it didn't have egg in it. I don't know what you're talking about anymore. Can we cool it with, like, the vision limiting stuff? Hello, giant moon. I'm getting so turned around because of the vision stuff. Oh, no, we're gonna need a flare. would like to be somewhere warm, please.
Hypothermia imminent.
No, trust me, I understand about the hypothermia thing. Oh, here's the thing. I can drop fox paws and just get on, and we're good. Deployable fox paws. I'd have to go into the dev console to make what happen? Oh, the snow? Yeah, the snow is really annoying. It's pretty annoying that they have to ask every time if their aioli is actually aioli or if it's made with egg. I guess that's fair, but like I guess that my whole thing is that like my understanding of an aioli is literally that it's just mayonnaise. So turn off the weather. I wish I could. That seems like probably not the right way to go. Can it not be nighttime? It becomes nighttime way too easy. They should make it challenging to become nighttime. You know? Don't throw me into the abyss, please. People started calling no egg aioli something else, but they don't. Everything is just aioli now, so you just have to have no idea what it is. I mean, I guess, but like I said, I sort of feel like, oh, frick. Like my default understanding is that it's aioli, so I don't know. Okay, it's daytime at least, thank God. This worm needs to frick off. Like, we get it. It's your territory. I thought I saw another artifact over here. I'm just so turned around. Foxpaws, please warm me up. Okay, where am I anymore? They said it was like northeast, I guess. Which way is even northeast anymore? That way? You'd say I'm doing it wrong, but maybe I'm not. What do you mean? With the worm or whatever? Oh my god, dude. Mm-hmm. Foxpaws, it seems like you're not doing so hot. Northeast. Seems like it should be deployed in an area just to prevent the attacks rather than placing it when the animation starts. I mean, I guess, but like that's not the way that the game is played, so like I really don't... Oh, okay, hello. But also, like, I just get attacked otherwise, right? I get thrown off of Foxpaws, and then it's like, well, what am I supposed to do here? The only thing I got. Whoa. Can I scan? Hell yeah. Large, dangerous Leviathan, roughly 95 meters long. The horn of its ice worm is the thickest part of the creature. The inner chambers of the horn are filled with deposits of raw alkali metals that react violently with water, creating an exothermic chemical reaction. That's metal as hell. That's crazy. I don't really know. I think I was going this way. There are giant Leviathan carcasses here, which is sort of scary. Yeah, Puck only gets stuff out of context. It's true. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. I'm just like wandering around aimlessly because I have no context of where we are. Oh, he's over there. Like, I keep seeing these giant mushroom cap things, but I'm like, they all look the same to me, so I just don't really have any concept of if I'm going somewhere or doing anything. There's another alien artifact. Like, my understanding is that I'm supposed to be following those, but also I don't know where we're going.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Down there, maybe? What if I just go down there? Apparently, yeah, what if? I should have packed up fox paws. Off frick. Well, RIP that. We'll probably find him. Whoa. What are you? Can I scan? Large emerald. Your emerald is typically colorless. These large crystals contain trace amount of chromium, leading to their development of distinctive green color here. They were used in alien technology. Huh. You have made a nice list of cabins? Hell yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to go through them with you. Architect tissue. There you go. We did it.
That is a rough way to go.
I guess this guy got crushed.
Enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent.
Ooh,
derived from
pluripotent
DNA
tissues.
of
That's
species,
cool.
Capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where...
Don't get scary
eyelashes-
movie to the cabin. I think we'll be okay. Don't worry.
At least not since the fourth iteration. You have scanned all the components we need to make a storage.
Hell yeah. Let's make a body.
Are you excited?
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
There you go. Alright, so now we gotta go rescue Fox Paws. Oh no. Alright, Fox Paws, we're gonna go get you. The huge ion cube chunk? Huh? Where? You mean the emeralds? Like that? Oh my god, I hate you so much, Puck. I'm very upset with you. To the left below the podium. I don't know what this is. To the left below the podium. You're talking about, like, these giant things? I'm very confused. What podium? This? 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 Not even on the platform. This? Down the ramp. This? Walk around the thing. Don't quack me up. I swear. You're gonna ruin my whole trip, Puck. Whoa! Special equipment is needed to gather this resource? Okay. I mean, whoa, this is useless, but, okay, I can do that. Can I make polyalanine? Hold up. Polyalanine. Hydrochloric acid and gold. I have a hydrochloric acid. So even if I don't know how to make it, and I do, okay, we can make that. Okay, so I need all of these things. And then, okay, so we need root pustules I've got. Okay, let's just not freeze to death here really quick. Uh, you can't make them. What do you mean I can't make them? I can get all this stuff for these. I can make all of this stuff. So I don't have the tech in my base? What do you mean? Do I need this? How do I make an alien fabricator? It's like the one thing I've managed to not get this entire game. Look down? What, you mean at the crushed man? Down in LSD town? Okay. There's a green thing by the railing. You guys are killing me. I've scanned everything here. There's nothing here. Are you talking about this giant thing? That there? That? You need to pack all the things before going to LSD town. Okay. By the railing between the two cases on the ground. By the two cases on the ground. Cases on the ground. Oh, there's just an ion cube here. I will take the ion cube. Okay, so I need to pack all this stuff and go to LSD town. Got it. Wait, are we at the end of the game? Because if we're at the end of the game, we're going to end the game today. We just have to go rescue Foxpaws. Yeah, let's end the game today. What if we just end the game today? Aw, frick. Rip ankles. You don't think I can do it, Kirby? You don't think I'm dedicated enough to do it? How long are we going? If it means ending the game, I will go like 2 or 3 more hours. I'm not scared. We'll end this game today. I'm not scared.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Don't tell me what to do. Foxpaws is the only shelter I need. I do need to put Foxpaws on my bar, though.
Hypothermia imminent.
Don't tell me what to do, lady. Yeah, Foxpaws is fluffy and warm enough. We'll be fine. Now we just have to find our way out of here. Is Foxpaws a shelter like a Tauntaun is a shelter? Yeah, you gotta cut them open. Climb up in that belly. Dude, Clamp Smasher's a freaking kilometer away. Holy crap. It would be faster if we could find our shortcut again, but I have no idea where the shortcut is, so I'm just gonna go. Oh my god. Please. Leave me alone. Leave Foxpaws alone. I'm serious. I'm just trying to get out of here. I love that, like, there's a land vehicle for, like, this one part of the game. And then it took me so long to get the land vehicle that we're basically going to get to the point where I'm like, I'm going to pack Foxpaws in a box and never look at him again. I really need this worm to frick off. We still need to know if fox paws can swim. We probably should find out. It's 96. Somebody told me it was 100 something earlier. This seems like not where fox belongs. Yeah, back into the mod cage where they belong. I don't really need any of this ore, but why not? I'm not sure why I'm here picking it up, but hey. Okay. Alright, here's the thing. Fox, you've had better days. Holy crap. That's a lot of copper. Okay. I think we're going this way. I've kind of lost track of where we are. Are you just titanium? Yeah, it's just titanium. It's probably just a drill thing. It's currently 98 degrees here. That's like a lot. Fox, are you alright? Spawn nearby failed. Fox, I think you're not okay. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff to make room for Fox. What do you mean inventory full? What do you mean inventory full? Eat some food. There we go. Where's chat? You're so far. Oh good, it's nighttime again and I can't see anything. Wait, is this where that shortcut is? Because if this is the shortcut, then is 98 a lot? 98 Degrees is a boy band from 2005 to 2006-ish. What are you? A med pack? What's a lot? You guys never heard of them? Very popular at the time.
New technology acquired.
Iceworm attack reduction module? Now that would have been very valuable a while back. Embrace the darkness. Let it love you. I don't want to embrace the darkness. Then I'm gonna get all stinky like Riku. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Okay. Now there's a first. I've never been sent.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Yeah, dangerous
Take
weather.
shelter.
All right, relax. Don't worry about it. Where is my thumper? I'm just trying to get to chat. This is shelter, kind of. I mean, Fox Paws is also shelter. I wish I knew where I was. I'm so lost. Something was scannable there. Wait, have I never scanned limestone? I see. All right, Fox, I need you to get out here and give me some warmth. We discussed in Tommy's stream, darkness smells like Axe body spray. Exactly. I did finally scan limestone. Oh my god, this is just that. Oh god, how do I leave? I'm so trapped. Follower of Aces, thank you for the 100 bits.
Darkness
This-
within darkness within utter R.
Incredible. Poetic, in fact. What bean redeem? There's a bean. Oh shoot, there's a bean redeem. Beans. Otter R R R R R R R R R R R. How many people have asked you yet today about whether they heard about the recent... Yeah. Ramble, even I got asked that today. I posted the paper in our chat, but yeah, I don't like the paper. The paper doesn't seem to come to real conclusions. I am so lost. You forgot I would read that way? Yeah, it does tend to do that. Let's go up the other way. Oh, you don't understand any of it, Webster? Would you like me to sit with you and explain it while we're at the cabin? I can explain all the science to you. I might have to deploy Fox Paws here. You'd love that? Sounds like a plan. Let's go this way, maybe. But this way is the opposite way of chat. Chat's that way. The worm literally only shows up. You'd love for me to explain why the research is bad? That's well, I don't think the research is bad. I just don't think it comes up with any conclusions. Can I cut you? Where's my knife? He doesn't like when I cut him. Okay, well, it is daytime finally. So I don't know. Let's try to find a place to go. This is when the game kind of suffers, I think, a little bit from a lack of a map. Like, just being unable to figure out where the hell you are. Oh my god, I went back into this freaking mine again. I swear. This is gonna make my freaking chat vom. Oh my god. I hate this so much. I just want to get out of here. I need to, like, just, like, is there a Hearthstone in freaking Subnautica? How do I get out of here? I don't know where to go. I'm very lost. Oh my god. Frick off! Oh, so when you scan the mineral deposits, it tells you what your chances of getting something else out of it are. Huh. Interesting. I kind of just feel like I'm going further and further away from it. Like, if I had put a bacon in front of the portal, then maybe I would be, like, getting somewhere. But instead, we're kind of just running in circles. Sketchy Scott, thank you for the 24 bits.
WOA, is that a centipenis?
Yep. There are more minerals you haven't scanned, but I have no hopes that you'll scan them. Probably for the best. Not really what I was going for there. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but... Yep. Ooh. Does anybody know how to get out of here? I could really use a clue on how... I'm just going in circles. How do I get out of here? I've literally just been walking in circles. Die? What if I lose Fox Paws if I die? If I go into the mine one more time, I got news for you. How come I keep taking fox paws off of my bar?
Hypothermia imminent.
I think if I die, I might lose fox paws. Ugh. There are no puck quotes. Turns out. How the hell do I get out of here? There's just mines everywhere, and there's nowhere to, like, get out. Oh my god, I can't. That Wi-Fi looking cute. Thank you. Oh my god. Just running around with my booper. Boop, 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 boop. How do I get out? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to go south in general, I guess. It's probably fine if I shatter my ankle. I've got like 16 freaking... I can't go south here. I can only go west. Okay, this is southish though. This is gonna be the mine. This is south-ish. This might be something. Yes, hello. Did it just eat that big dog? Okay. I didn't know you could get eaten by them. That's new. Gonna go ahead and save. No, no, no. It's not necessary to access your upgrades. Let's... Yeah, no thank you, actually. Thank you, though. Here's the thing. No thank you. I would like to get on Snow Fox and leave. May I? It turns out I may not. This is just north again. Why would I do that? Screw that. We're leaving. Okay. I think you might blow up if a worm shows up right now. This does seem like it might be still the way. We just have to... Oh my gosh. Don't eat me. Excuse me. He did still try to eat me. Thumper's not looking so hot, by the way. Mount Snow Fox. Yo, I think we might have found the way. I think we're getting closer. Are those the barnacles from Abduction? Maybe this way? East? Let's go in this cave real quick for a second, because Foxpaw's not looking so hot. Alright. Second. Okay, we're gonna end this game. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, this was nothing. This was just nothing. I do feel like I'm not quite going in the same circles. Hang on. Is this just another mine? Or is this perhaps salvation? This could still be something. Put Foxpaws in the box. I don't feel like these caves are especially safe, to be honest. Am I getting any closer? A little, maybe? Like by 100 meters? It does look like a worm cave. I would be tempted to agree with you that it does look like a worm cave. I really want to just go south. I feel like I am getting a little closer. Like we're getting there. This looks familiar. I feel like we might be there. I might have done it.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Don't jump off the cliff, though. I can still hear the worm, but I think we might have made it. Falling off the cliff would have made me really upset. Okay, we made it. Thank God. Save. Get the hell out of here. Oh my God, I think I spent like 20... No wonder when I was like, I think I can finish this game today. And Kirby was like, there's no way. It's like, because you're going to get lost in this labyrinth for a half an hour. All right, so Fox, you made it. Do you want to find out if you can swim or not? It turns out you can, a little. It seems mostly okay, actually. It's not great. Yeah, it seems like you can kind of tread water a little. All right, let's put you back in the box. Where the frick is chat? Oh. Wait, how did chat get so deep? I think I just hit it. Yeah, just little fox paddles. Just can't, he's like doggy paddling. Where's Clam Smasher? At the other base.
Gather the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility.
Yeah, we'll get it.
It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A
Oops,
medical
All Tangents
facility
could
where
be
you
a stream
just
title. You're right.
replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission
Can we
of the highest importance.
put something
What were you?
in the
a
title
scientist
that
like me?
indicates
I am
that
a
we are
scientist now.
ending the game, like
So what happened?
finale
Your team found the
time or
vaccine and
something?
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, where is... Clam Smasher's over there. We're going to finish this game. And then we can start freaking Final Fantasy Intergrade next week. That would be cool. Or some other game. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a one-off for one stream. Maybe we'll go back to Persona's 5 Strikers, and then when I get back from Webby's place, I'll play this. Play Intergrade. I don't know. We're fishing for the finale time. Can you put finale in caps? Caps do good on the metrics. Deploy Foxpaws and abandon them here? I would never. The algorithm likes caps. Foxpaws is huge, by the way. Like, look how big Foxpaws is. You're without a PS5, so I'll be experiencing Intergrade vicariously through me. I think you can get it on PS4. Final Fantasy Intergrade. Wiki, please? Oh, PlayStation 5. I'm a big fat liar. Yep, turns out it's PS5 only. Okay, is there anything in... No, you don't understand. Webby's a good nickname. I came up with it myself. It's a very difficult one to come up with.
Approaching. Seek shelter.
Not as big as you. Nope. Yeah, the Yuffie DLC appears to be PS5 only. I really thought that the DLC was going to have to do more with, like, the Final Fantasy, what do you call it? Final Fantasy, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Crisis Core. I thought it was going to be more Crisis Core type stuff, to be honest. At this point, you'd have to sell the rights to your firstborn to get a PS5. We got a PS5 at launch. We got really lucky. Okay, so let's take the prawn suit back to chat. And anything else that's in here, goodbye. They might do some of that in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Like, given how Final Fantasy VII Remake 1 ended, I'm surprised that the Intergrade isn't Crisis Core. You know what I mean? Yeah, Puck does play the PS5 while I stream, which is going to make it really awkward when I take the PS5 to stream Intergrade. So... Bring the pad? Absolutely not. I'm going to take the PS5 from you to play Final Fantasy VII Intergrade on Saturdays. You heard me. This is not organized at all. By the way. Alright, whatever. Let's just go. You're crying into the controller. You can still play Ghosts of Tsushima on Tuesdays and Sundays, but on Saturdays, Yuffie needs me. I don't know how long Intergrade is. I can't imagine it's that long. Where's Large Lad? I'm on my way home. Live furry divorce. Yeah, you get the gaming PC. Oh, wait, I use that to stream too. We have 2 gaming PCs, though. They have their own. It's fine. It's only for like 1 stream a week. How long is Final Fantasy VII Intergrade? Time to beat. Intergrade. No, you don't understand. Intergrade. How long? How long is it though? How long to beat? Final Fantasy VII Intergrade is the thing? Nah, huh? It's just not even here. The main story of the intermission? No, you don't understand. How long to beat? 2 new chapters. Oh, it's just DLC? Oh, 6 hours. Oh, so it's just 1 stream? Oh. That's a 1 stream Marty. Babe, I only need to take the PS5 for 1 stream. It's not going to take one stream. True. Probably true. You take the PS5, I get. Trade offer? I receive PS5 for an unknown number of weeks. You get... Yeah, trade offer? What do you receive? Undying love and affection. I mean, they get that for free. Dude, I'm excited to finish this game. The actual sync multiplication factor is 3.5. Based off of Night in the Woods, yes. But I don't think that the multiplication factor works necessarily for, like, every game. I have to do all the chores? Aw, frick. That's never gonna happen. Alright, so let's pin these recipes. Okay, I need root pustules, synthetic fibers, and gel sacks. Wait, let's dump off some stuff in my inventory first.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Fox. Here's the thing, Fox, it's been real. This is your home now. Yeah, Night in the Woods I think is a little bit of a special case. Because I feel like Night in the Woods is one of those things where like it very much encouraged me to do oops all tangents.
Vital signs stabilizing.
But like other games like this game, I can get on a thing where I'm like, okay, let's get some progress done. And we can make real progress. It's not too bad. Intergrade won't have much side dialogue rabbit holes to do. Yeah, it's just 2 chapters, and I don't think it'll make me do too many tangents. I think if we do maybe 2 streams, I bet you that's maybe 2 streams, I would say. All right, so root pustules. 2 of those. I need gel sacks, 2 gel sacks. Yeah, with all the edibles. No, get out of there. 2 of those. And 1 synthetic fibers, which I think I have like 1 million of in chat. 1 synthetic fibers. There's 1. Got it. Okay, so now I need the green juice. I don't think I have any green juice. How do I make the green juice? Green juice requires gold and hydrochloric acid. There's hydrochloric acid in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere, for sure. I promise you. Where is my hydrochloric acid? How do I make... Maybe it's in Clam Smasher. Yeah, I knew I had one. And then I just need gold. Jesse Cloudpaw, thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the Clam Club. Thank you so much. All right, so then I just need gold. Gold is here. Make the green juice. Okay. So then I need 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds. And a plasteel ingot. Put you in chat so you can be available if you need me on land. But then I have to move stuff out of chat. And there's so much crap in chat. Like, there's just so much garbage in here. Do you know what, actually? take all the posters. Give me that ion cube while I'm at it. Let me think for a second. I need a plasteel, which is somewhere in here. I'm pretty sure I have one, yeah. So, give me that. Okay. So now I just need kyanite and the green stuff. Universal greeting time. You do take up 9 slots of chat. It's like a lot of space. You are like the biggest item in my inventory by far. Is that Eminem? The heck? Here's the thing. All of these posters don't belong here, and you know that. All these posters belong in the CB&B. Yo, chill, we are not garbage. I didn't say you're garbage. I said there's a lot of garbage inside of chat. I can't believe they got Eminem to do a cover on this game. That's crazy. Fox Paws is thick / buff or just big. You did just eat frozen pizza? Exactly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, so let's get all of these. Okay, but like for real. Okay. All of these have to go up in here. In the CB&B. Gotta decorate. One thing at a time. Winning takes focus. It's your field. Stand tall. Be singular. Dude, this is a big piece of art over here. Damn, that's a nice piece of art. Look how decorated the CB&B is. It's looking pretty good, huh? It's a pretty good hotel. Pretty nice. Motivational posters need to die. I'm not a huge fan. This goes here. This goes here. I will probably never need you. If I'm being honest. Nah, whatever. Figure it out on the way. We'll do it live. Where is Large Lad? Large Lad? Oh, over there. Okay. Stand in your field, be singular. I don't really understand the motivational sayings. I just sort of accept that they're there. You know what I mean? All right, let's get going. We need 3 kyanite. Oh wait, I have to move chat. Move Fox into chat. So hang on. I don't think a motivational poster has ever motivated anybody. I think that they have motivated exactly as many people as Minion memes on Facebook have motivated. That's my hot prediction. So 0 people? No, I think like a lot of like weird boomers probably get motivated by that stuff. Is my guess. Consume them. Consume. All right. Where are you? You're too big. Ugh. Put all that in there. Those 2. Okay. I don't even think I can fit you still. Turns out I can. Definitely seems like a boomer sort of thing. That's what I'm saying. Oh, don't crash. Save really quick. Oh my gosh, that was scary for me. I gotta find space for you in here somewhere. There you go. You live here now. Motivational posters from Mormons. Excuse me, I need peppers. I should probably make some salads before I go. Now that I think about it. Where's my knife? I need my knife. Inventory full. Frick. You guys are the worst. All right. This is probably enough salads. I am going to name it the Foxhole, but I want you to know I'm disappointed with you. All right, now let's just eat the rest of the peppers. Okay, so then, now we have those. So I just need the kyanite and the green thingies. 2 green thingies and 3 kyanites. All right, we're good. This is Webster. This is probably going to be enough salads. Me after 4 hours at Olive Garden. That's really good. That's all the letters I get. I don't get any more letters. That's so good. That's so much better. Oh my god. Okay. So anyway. Delta Station Dock can go away. Large Lad can stay. Where's LSD Flower Town? There we go. That's where we're going. Game doesn't lie. Exactly. Say it. It says the Foxhole. That's your home now, Fox. The Foxhole. It's so funny. Fox the Otter, thank you for the tier 1 subscription for 4 months. Welcome back to the Clam Club VIP Lounge where the Wi-Fi is always clean. Thank you for the 4 months. It still astounds me when I see like these 4, 5, 6 month numbers. And I'm like, have I really been doing this every weekend for 5 months? Crazy. I haven't seen a 6-month one yet. I don't know who our first 6-month one will be. I think, yeah, that's really soon. I think I won't be streaming when 6 months happens. I'm not sure. How do I get the Wi-Fi so clean? Oh, don't worry. It gets scrubbed all the time. We have a really good firewall that keeps the Wi-Fi clean. You can tell exactly how soon it will be and you will be streaming? I don't know. I don't remember. You can tell me. Fox, were you my first sub? I don't think you were. I think somebody else was. I don't think it's tomorrow. That would be crazy if it was tomorrow. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It has to be in July, I'm pretty sure. It's literally tomorrow? Ah, frick. Have I really been streaming for 6 months? No, your sub anniversary is in 6 months. This will be your 6th time subbing, but it will not be your 6th month subbing. Like, the end of that 6 months will be my 6 months of being an affiliate. Because my 6 months anniversary of streaming is next month. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've only been streaming for like 6 months. I think it's 6 months as of like July 4th or something. Okay, we are in Flower LSD Town. How deep can I go? 1,000? That's pretty good. Where am I going? LSD Town. Hello. You told me to go to LSD Town. It literally says Spiky Flower LSD Town. You yet again failed me? This is the last time, Kirby. You want me to go to purple? What's purple? Is that deep monster hole? I'm gonna be very upset if it's not. Where's deep monster hole? Dropped bacon. It's not that. Okay, but deep monster hole is literally here, is the thing. Can you just give me a better hint on where it is? Because deep monster hole... Deep monster hole, I remember, was in Spiky Flower Town, I think. Ship rudder? Okay. We'll go to ship rudder. I already went in the deep monster hole. The deep monster hole was where I found one of the body parts, I'm pretty sure. I'm like pretty sure about that. Chat, you okay? Yeah, you're fine. You'll be fine. It's probably fine. Do 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 do. You gotta go deeper than the deep monster hole. Okay. Well, I think I can go like 1100 or something. I think that's as deep as I can go. The deepest of the deep holes, exactly. All right, so here is the ship rudder. Look out for big red crystals. All right. Into the big hole we go. We cured baby. We did not release baby. Unfortunately, big baby was not releasable, as far as I could tell. That link is a clip. The sparkling muddy pelican? Yeah, that is normal for them. All right, so we gotta go deep. So just keep going down. The clip nickname, yeah, they're very Persona-like. I agree. This seems familiar. I remember this place. Do you guys think it's like this under the ocean? Like, you get to the bottom of the ocean, and then there's, like, just these caverns that go, like, freaking 3, 4, 5 kilometers deep? That would be crazy. Like, you could just get lost in these caverns under the ocean. I wonder if that's true. In certain areas? Yeah, it feels like it would be. A famous peach new. That's pretty good. Oh, I remember these weird purple crystals. These are purple, right? They look purple. I remember we found like magnetite here or whatever. Mariana's Trench is really deep, but I don't know if it's like, if it's got this like cracked cavernous feel to it. A putrid charcoal mule is not great. This doesn't seem like where I want to be. What is a sink's charging power? I never really thought about this. Like, I kind of always figured that sync would be like... How? Oh, God. I always figured that sync would just be powered by, like... This feels weird to say, but, like, kind of like... While they move, they, like, recover power. You know what I mean? Like a shake weight. But, like, you know what I mean? Like... You're just like recovering power from like every source possible, like by either locomotion or by like just solar panels or yeah, like a shake weight. I should get a shake emote. That would be funny. Chris's shake emote is so funny. I love it so much. Powered by love? That too. Hey baby, I love you. Oh, we're going deeper. Let me in. Yeah, the thing where Chris put the VTuber head over it was like, what am I doing? Why are you shaking me? It's so funny. Kyanite crystals. This looks familiar. I remember this being an area where I was just like, oh, there's nothing to do here. These green holes are never anything. Yeah, but chat needs fixed, so. But also, that video that Chris did is literally me when Chris rated up a C-tier movie. I was like, Chris. How actually dare you? And when Chris was stuck in it, yeah, when Chester was stuck in a jar. Not great. Not great. That one took me a minute. I didn't get the reference, and then I got the reference, and I was very upset. What was the C-tier movie in question? Chris decided that they would put Up as a C-tier movie. The Pixar movie Up, which is universally beloved, is a C-tier movie. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, God. We can fix this. This is fixable. Probably. Probably? I think this is fixable. Probably. We can do this. I believe. Saved. Yeah, Up is amazing. It's so good. I'm not going to explain Chris's jar meme. Up being C tier or Mothers being birthday suits? Oh, man, both of those are extremely cursed. Quick on the draw on that one. Yeah, I'm not explaining it. I will never. If you want to figure it out, Google it yourself. You could see Up being B, but C seems harsh. I agree. To me, it, like, I could do my own tier list. You guys would probably hate it, but I could. To me, Up was, like, not as good as WALL-E, obviously, but it wasn't, like, it shouldn't be there. That's crazy. Hug the wall. Hug the left wall. Okay. This wall? Should I take this wall that way or this way? But this way. That way? Okay. You personally hate all the Toy Story movies? Okay, so that is the controversial opinion that I think would get me like mega canceled if I did a Pixar tier list. Toy Story is garbage. All of the Toy Story movies are boring trash. Yeah, I like the silly dogs. That's the thing, Webster. I like the silly dogs. Like, okay, and if Toy Story, oh sorry, if Up gets demoted for the silly dogs, then why doesn't freaking Inside Out get demoted for having freaking Bing Bong? Bing Bong sucks. Chris thinks it's manipulative and formulaic. Okay, so actually Chris and I agree on this in a little bit. I didn't get to watch the whole tier list, but oh, this must be the way. To me, I find a lot of Pixar movies are like upsettingly manipulative. Ooh, what is this? Hello. Chris hated Bing Bong. Thank God. Hello? Dark Magnus 1993, welcome to the Clam Club. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I think Toy Story is not good, but I find what I've found about Pixar movies is that if they are being emotionally manipulative in the movie, I end up liking the movie a lot less than I would have otherwise. And I've started realizing that Pixar movies are emotionally manipulative, and so whenever I am watching one, I'm aware that they're trying to emotionally manipulate me. And so what annoys me is that people that rate Pixar movies higher because they were emotionally manipulated by them, right? Instead of like on the merit of the movie itself. So I agree that like a lot of the movies are just like, yeah, this is just not that interesting. Y'all just like cried at the end, and it's like, it feels like to me people's expectation of Pixar movies is almost literally just like, oh, did I cry at the movie, yes or no? Okay, well, if yes, then good. If no, then this movie sucked. You know what I mean? And that sucks. Ooh, this is new. What do I mean by emotionally manipulative? Like, one second. So basically, what I mean by that is that like the movie almost doesn't have a point, and like the characters, there's nothing to them. The movie has no like distinct storyline behind it, other than like the characters and story don't exist other than to emotionally manipulate you.
Sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
So like, you literally just watch the movie and it's like, oh yeah, this, like, the only point of the movie is like, oh, it made you cry. I think Coco was really good, actually. I don't know how Chris rated Coco, but Coco wasn't as good as like Ratatouille or Wall-E. To me, I know Chris likes Ratatouille. To me, Wall-E is the best one. Okay, relax. To me, Wall-E is like the number one, and it's not close. You sense a substantial facility in the area. Uh-huh. Okay. You're just a sucker for musicals? Yeah, that helps. Music really helps ground me in a movie too. Like, if the movie is like really good and then also has really good music, it just sticks with me. But yeah, Wall-E is my number one, and it's not close. I don't appear to be going the right way. Get off of chat. It's not for you. I'm so close. All right, well, I'm trying my best here. Ratatouille was worth it alone to inspire Jackadamia's video. I haven't seen Jackadamia's video. Ratatouille's your favorite? Webster, how do you feel about Wall-E? Because it's important to me that you also like Wall-E. in a way, I think Chris's opinions about these movies is a little more valid than me because Chris is literally an animator. So really it's a ranking of like how I feel about the movies. We will have a conversation about this. Oh no. It Takes Two prophecy is about to happen. No love for cars. I don't feel like I'm going the right way. More down. I am trying to go more down. A good conversation? Okay, good. Because I was going to be really upset. No, you haven't missed the finale. Yeah, like, so for me, there's like, I agree. Like, there's like so many reasons why I love WALL-E. Like, it's artistically gorgeous. It impacts me like deeply because I'm like, it was not the reason I'm a scientist or like it care about the environment, but like it hits so hard for those reasons. And then on top of that, like the metaphors of the movie and like everything is so good. Everything is so good. Like, and for me, the Ratatouille thing, like Ratatouille's up there too for me, but it never, to me, Ratatouille doesn't hit the artistic highs of WALL-E personally. I don't know that this is the correct way, but we're gonna try anyway. Maybe not. Maybe not this way. Maybe this way. You can't get me if I'm hiding in the rocks. If it attacks me, I'm gonna get out of here. Might want to get out and look around with a Sea Glide map. I might. Or I could just walk around aimlessly while we talk about Pixar movies. Cars is the trashiest trash. I will say, like, at the time when Cars came out, I did like Cars. Like, I didn't dislike it. It was fine. Maybe I should get out. What if we just oops all tangents? And then we can do, like, Night in the Woods, where it's like, oh, we have to go that way, huh? It sure seems like I gotta go that way. Where I was like literally one button press from the end of the game, but went on like a 15-minute tangent. No, Frozen isn't artistic, but Elsa's story is so queer at a time that it needed to, that it holds a place in your heart. I actually think that Frozen 1 is very good. I don't think it's like I think it is a good movie. Oh, hello. But I don't think it's like an exceptional movie. I think like what I think Frozen is a very well researched marketability piece. Does that make sense? Like, it's like they researched, well, how do we make this exactly the right marketable, merchantable, like we can make merch of it movie for girls, but also boys, but also make it so that it's like just an earworm that can't get out of your head, and like it's just really well designed for that reason. Like it's a well produced movie is like the best thing I could say about it. But it's very shallow, right? It says nothing about society, or there's no metaphors.
Use the fabricator to build each component we can assemble.
Oh yeah, we do need to watch
And then we
Luca.
can transfer you out of my head?
I am indeed
We need to watch Luca before
as much as you are.
we leave town. There's so many Vocaloid covers of Let It Go, yeah. You like Cars, but you were 12 when it came out? Yeah, exactly. Like, you like Cars because it was made for you. Use Fabricator. King of Showcase. Welcome to the Clam Club. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Can we appreciate that we're at the end of the game? Yes, I believe this is the end of the game. Oh, look at that. Foxho, thank you for the 6 months of tier 3. Thank you so much. That is the first tier 3 sub. That's the first 6 month sub, and it's a tier 3. Thank you so much for the continued support for the 6 months. I still can't believe that. That's nuts. And of course, thank you for being a mod for me. Sorry, I had to flip my hair because it was getting under my headphones. Thank you for being a mod for me for the last 6 months as well, Fox. I really do appreciate it.
Seek fluid intake.
You're really going to tell me to seek fluid intake in this moment? Come
Vital
on, man.
signs stabilizing.
Yeah, half a year now.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded
Oh, no.
my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said,
I am a
like
foxhole
me.
for Sync Rud.
That is your
Oh my god.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind.
Half my audience is an otter, fox, or deer. That's true. It is kind of weird. Also, 2 of my mods are. Can I please have? No.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
He
Does
led
that
the
mean
mission.
The bacteria got out under
Yeah.
your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Okay, I mean, if I must. But also, I am going to go over here and look at this
The
stuff.
process requires you to build each component before you can assemble the whole.
I understand what the process requires of me, Alan. I was just looking around. I'm not going to be here again. You know what I mean? Also, 2 of the mods are foxes and 1 is a tiger.
Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
My people
Amends?
need me.
For the bacteria? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts.
He seems a little flustered.
All the necessary components.
Yes.
You may initiate body fabrication sequence from
Initiate the body
You
fabricate.
still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Okay.
Commencing storage medium fabrication.
Okay.
The escape of the bacteria was an accident. I thought
Oh no,
my
it was a
solution
lab
was
leak all
foolproof.
along.
I was wrong.
Did you?
He killed Big Baby.
Yes. I do not wish to speak about it.
We can come back to this.
I can't believe he killed the Big Baby. Now a boss fight, exactly. Scan it. Okay.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
The Complete Physical Architect Vessel is a biotechnology and cybernetic hybrid, incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA sources. That seems unstable, to say the least. Skin. The outer layer of the tissue has the consistency of leather. I mean, it's skin, so I hope so. The tissue is interlaced with channels of visibly glowing energy, powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Unstable is probably what the cybernetics are for. Yeah. It's just, it sounds like cancer, to be honest. Powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Robotic arms. Alan has 6 articulated arms that are suspended around his body by magnetic levitation. That doesn't make any sense. Magnetic levitation. You need to recommend a moisturizer? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. Because it's like, it would have to rest on the point. I don't really understand, but these arms contain independent high-speed computing systems that are capable of performing tasks independently. Okay. Whatever you say. They're super cool. Don't think about the alien magics. But I want to. The organic arms are considered secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. These are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. The bottom half of the arms are covered in a biocomposite plating. The plating might serve as a form of armor. Okay. Dude, this is a lot. The hooved legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in the exploring rough and uneven terrain. The forelegs and hind legs are oddly close together, which means that they might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. Oh, he does have 4 legs. He looks like one of those things from freaking Animorphs. Yeah, it's like he needs a hooves redeem. We could talk about super cooled magnetic coupling. He is a tar, it looks like, right? Look. I can't quite get around to see his butt. Yeah, he kind of looks like a tar. He does kind of have a tail as well. His architect body is able to teleport or blink short distances. The method is likely a scaled down version of the teleportation gates. The methodology is not well understood. It is likely that the architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power needed for the function. Yeah, it's Alan's persona. Matching DNA fragments appears to be derived from the following sources. Chromium boar. Okay. Putty serpent of Apotsticar. Snake has extremely tensile skin. Prevents it from tearing and allows it to compress itself into small spaces. Electrode eel of Lithon. Lithton sounds like someone from Britain. They say this is the most difficult tongue twister.
They say this is the most difficult tongue twister. Pad kid poured curd pulled cod.
I mean, she seemed to do it just fine. Pad kid poured curd pulled cod. Doesn't seem that bad. It still got me. Like, the last word of it did. I think. Did I do it right? Pad kid poured curd pulled cod. Doesn't seem that bad. It also, yeah, it doesn't make sense. I think it's because your brain messes it up. Yeah, we can print you all personas with Alan's weird AI, some skin, and 3 huge diamonds. Astral rays, shaggy goats, giant geckos. Neat. Please don't print my persona. Eager invisible quail.
Commencing data transfer.
Okay.
Did it work? Are we...
That's just Shade's new model. Yo, look at him.
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
What do you mean in so many dimensions? Like 3 or 4?
Whoa.
More than 3 is a little weird. Oh, he does have weird robot arms. Hi. Hello.
I'm not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home.
Okay, that's fine, but you do owe me a story.
Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
It looks exactly like,
When
I mean, the things from
bacteria
Animorphs,
infected
but
us,
other things as well. He looks like a Protoss a little bit.
I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
What?
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching.
Oh, but I already did the antidote.
I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to
Huh.
handle.
And the bacteria got out, affecting everything.
You don't mind if I
How
stand on the
survived the
console,
outbreak?
right?
Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
What
do
if I
not
just-
know.
Can I help?
What if I just took a
The fact that I
sample?
withheld this information does not concern
Can I just take a sample?
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes.
I just need a sample for the lab. You don't mind, right?
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
signal location uploaded to PDA.
What? Huh? What?
Please, I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready. But for now, I have much to prepare.
Yeah, imagine if he just like straight up killed you. Alright, well, I guess there's not anything else for me to do here. I really thought the game was about to end. Dang it. Now we gotta go all the way back? Kill all the fish. I mean, I made a nice CB&B. I would rather not kill all the fish if I'm being honest. Now we gotta swim all the way back. The last part is traveling. So now we gotta travel out there, huh? It's not that far. It's, get out of here. Excuse me. It's 1,838 meters away. There are multiple endings, but this one is the main one. What are the other endings? Thank you for the 50 bits. Follower Evasive, thank you so much.
All night otter, all night otter.
All night otter. All night. All night. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. I'm kind of bad at song lyrics. Sometimes I make up lyrics to songs and they're like literally nothing. And then my husband goes like, he like looks at me and then goes like, does that sound like what that song is supposed to sound like? Like, you know that song? And it's Sugar by Maroon 5. And it goes like, sugar, yes please, won't you come and put it down on me, etc. So I was in my head for a while there, and I don't know why this was the case, but my head was convinced that the lyrics to that song was, sugar, yes please, won't you come and pull a gun on me? And I was like, wait. So he looked at me when I sang that, and I was like, he's like, that's not the lyrics. And I was like, yeah, no, you're probably right. That doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's just, I have like the dumbest like audio processing problems, and so a lot of the time I just like, anytime I'll just like make up words to things. When can you get a sync karaoke stream? So the problem with that is that if my husband is ever listening, he's gonna spend the whole time staring at me and telling me about how I'm singing wrong. So we'll have to do that on a day that when my husband's out of town. Because I'm basically gonna try to be my vocal coach the entire time. A board of trustees karaoke collab. I only know so many songs. You know what I mean? Am I going the right way? I think I kind of am. I'm not 100% sure. You know Chris can sing? I've never heard Chris sing. I don't know who else in the board can sing. I would guess Allie can probably sing. That's why they give you lyrics on the screen, so I don't sing about my girlfriend pulling a gun on me. You know 0 songs? Webster, you know lots of songs. Like, it's bird time, and like QED you can sing. Where the hell am I going? I'm just like looking in all directions being like, all of this is just not good. You can just go this way.
Chris sang for Valentine's Day. They sang I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. It's on YouTube. I have it bookmarked, lol.
That sounds really cute, actually. Thank you for the 50 bits, by the way, follower bases. Thank you. You listen to that clip a lot? I've never seen it. I don't think I watched the Valentine's Day stream. It was the cutest thing you've ever seen? Man, I gotta step up my game. There's you that did. I was supposed to make it 50 bits to make it text to speech. It's supposed to be 50 bits, but I programmed it wrong. So it's 1 bit for text to speech. But also, we don't get enough text to speech for it to matter. So, whatever. Who cares? It gives you something to play with anyway.
You cannot silence me, mortal.
Thank you, Webster. I remember the notes for tons of songs. Yeah, like, songs will get in my head like an earworm, like, in a big way, but I will not remember the words for them, which is why I just make up words. You know, if you Panic at the Disco songs? Yeah, I know a lot of those. Well, I know, like, the hook of them. I feel like I know the hook of a lot of songs, but then it's like, if you ask me to recite the lyrics to, like, the chorus or whatever. Wait, is the chorus the hook? What's the part that's not the main part of the song? Oh, don't get blowed up. Dude, if you guys think you guys know cute, wait until I show you what I'm gonna show you after I get back from my trip to see Webster. I got a surprise for you guys that you don't even... Webster has seen and no one else has seen. Only Webster has seen it. Don't get chat blowed up. You guys are fine. You're at 83%. You're fine. You're barely even damaged. It's gonna be so good. Okay. Over there. Chat is gonna get DMCA'd. See, Webster says it's extremely good. Webster knows. It's our adorable abomination friend child. An otter duck, a daughter. Oh no. It's our daughter. Is it the rebranding? It is a big part of that. What are you? Why are you out of the water, sir? Are you like a dolphin? I have been teasing the rebranding for a while. But it's because I'm really excited for everything that we're gonna do. I have a lot of it done now, but it's still coming. I'm really excited. Am I gonna have more arms? Why would I have more arms? In fact, the awkward thing is, well, no, I won't tell you. Get out of here. I'm busy. Do feel like you could use additional arms. It would be helpful so that while I'm driving, I could do bean redeems. That would be so neat. Yeah, no arms. I think it's normal that on relaunches of your stream, you lose at least one arm. Probably. But yeah, you guys are gonna go off when you see what I have planned for you guys. It's so good.
Seek fluid
Beans! In before no otter sink becomes another duck. What if, though? What if we just... What on earth was that? Something just, like, suicided against me. What is
Vital
that?
signs stabilizing.
Seek salad intake, exactly. But yeah, I've been teasing this for a long time, I know, but like, oh my god, it's so good. Trolling chat with a duck relaunch would be worth it. What if I just took Webster's model and recolored it as sync, and then I just went live, and then I'd be like, hello. Hi everybody, it's bird time. Yeah, Synkster. Where are you? Wait, is the gate facility the gate that I already opened up? Oh, frick. Let me in. Yeah, we permanently fuse. It's like Dragon Ball Z fusion. I don't think this is it. It's the thing that Alan said would be relevant later. I can pull Fox out of storage? Nah. He's fine in there. Probably. Outpost 0. Okay. New model that's just a pillow with a picture of sync tape to it. Hell yeah. That sounds awesome. I don't remember Alan ever telling me that something would be useful later, but hey. Whatever, man. Dude, I'm actually getting so hungry. What are we doing for dinner tonight? Are we making dinner? We probably should, but what will be is the question. Oh, this place. I just become a protein. Yeah, what if I just was a ribbon model?
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes, there is much to do.
What? Why are you breaking shit? Alan? Alan, I need you to calm down. Just calm down, Alan. He's sciencing? It does kind of look like science. Whenever I science, it looks like this. Hello, Alan.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter...
Did I say I wanted to leave with you?
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
That's true, I don't.
know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right.
Ooh.
Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
I can't think of anything that I would need to do that isn't just go at this point. Robin is a monster fricker. Yeah, do you guys want to go to the Tar World with me? I can't think of anything else. Abandon chat? I can't bring chat. I'm sorry. I have to go where chat can't go. Bring Fox with me? Start a poll, please, of whether I should bring Fox or not. What if it's land? Well, you'll find out, huh? I want to know if chat thinks I should bring Fox Paws with me or not. I'm very curious. You got 3 minutes till the end of the game. I'll just walk back there just in case. But we could just leave Fox Paws back here is the thing. Man, this is the unanimity, oh my god, my beans. They're just fricked. Chat is just all in on bringing Fox, huh? I guess if we have to. What the frick was that? Did Alan just leave without me? He said go fit it. He said finish your stuff and then come back. Wait, where's chat? He's like, finish anything you had left on the world and then come with me. And I'm like, okay, but hang on, I've got one more thing to do. And then he's like, okay, whatever, I'm out then. Bye. Gotta go do another ending? I don't think so. I think specifically he said that, like, I could do this. So I think it's all right. All right, I think it's pretty unanimous that we're bringing Fox with me. All right. Just 5 more minutes left in the game. I mean, if you guys change your votes, I could always just drop Fox on the ground and leave. You know? That's always an option. Oh, good. One last storm. Okay, but where... Wait. Yeah, gotta kill the bitrate just one more time. I am lost. Oh, frick, where am I? Oh, no! It's on the left side? That's what I thought, but like... Is it over here? Oh, yeah, it's over here. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be really upset if Alan just leaves and it's like, oh, sorry, you can't get this ending now. Because then we're gonna have to keep going. By the way, there was not a single no vote. Not one of you is a gremlin like me. Because for me, I for sure thought about leaving Fox behind. I was like, what if we just left Fox behind? Sync has evolved beyond the need for Fox. You said no at first, but who am I going to go against? The hive mind's will? That shadow scared me a little bit. I got a little bit scared. Yeah, see, the portal's still open. Excuse me, deploy the Fox. Deploy the Fox, please. I cannot deploy the Fox. I wanted to drive Fox through the portal so bad, but I cannot deploy the Fox, unfortunately. Yeah, Fox, you carry the memories of all of chat with you. One more salad for the road. Did that drop the salad? No, I ate it, right? All right, it's time. Yeah, you're bringing... I want to bring chat with me, but sadly, there's no way. What if I need more salad? I think we'll be all right. Rip. We in it now. What if I just drop Fox here and I was like, all right, bye. Don't think there's much food on Architect World. Whoa. It's very cold here, still.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
Ooh. Oh no, this is the same
You've been
world.
hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
Merely for
No wonder
1,000
you
years.
yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Murmur of Understanding. Apparently, Murmur of Understanding is translated as, yeah. I feel like this part would be really cool in VR.
The energy masts must be moved into place.
Ah, yes. Furl the sails, please.
Well, this is different.
Oh, I have arms now. Whoa. If that's true, then porn is full of murmurs of understanding. Oh, that's the worst. Oh my god. What exactly are you asking me to do? Like, you've given me Magneto powers, but like, what is it that you are asking me to do? You want me to like furl the sails or something, right? Erect the sails? Where's sails? Hello? I have no idea what it is you want me to do here. Wait. There was something there. This is entirely unclear. Hello? The fallen pillars. This one? Oh. I understand. Okay. Not quite used to these powers. This is pretty cool, though. Okay, so we gotta fix this one, then. It's just a little bit of a weird thing to introduce a gameplay mechanic in the last 30 seconds of the game, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm smart, but I'm not very observant sometimes. I can get real stupid. Captain.
Very good.
Captain, the sails are
Return to
unfurled.
me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Okay. Please build the ship for me.
The masts are in place.
Can I keep the arms, though?
energy
The
field
arms
is
are really
ready.
cool.
There is no time to lose.
Yeah, she just kills herself, and it's like, oh no, what have I done? Can you just make me a pair of those sweet arms, though? I really want them. You do be leaving without me, though. Whoa. Yeah, like, I feel like this would be so cool in VR. High int, low whiz, exactly. Hell yeah. He just manifested a spaceship. Let me in there. Don't land on me, please. Oh god, don't land on me. Okay. Chat 2.0, hell yeah. That seemed painful.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavy.
Oh my god.
I would have helped you to your feet, but as
Dude.
you can see, I have been fully integrated.
All this technology, you couldn't like build something in where it
Is this
detects your
permanent?
weight and uses an
Nothing is
appropriate amount of
permanent.
force. We used,
Are you
you know,
ready to go?
Alan,
Yeah.
we use
say that.
technology like that on a thing called
Ready to leave
roller
the past
coasters in
behind.
in human terms.
Good.
We invented them thousands of years
Brace
ago.
yourself, and then we will depart.
It is all pink. I do like the pink. It is sync color. I do appreciate that a lot. But yeah, Alan, we invented this thing called a weight sensor. We invented it a long time ago. I'm a little surprised you haven't heard of it. It's a thing where like you detect how heavy something is, and then you use an appropriate amount of force. Okay? We have that? Yes, it's called, like, we literally use that on elevators. You think elevators don't weigh you when you get into the elevator? Every time you get on an elevator, it weighs you. Brace for launch. Okay, well, I guess here we go. Brace for launch. Elevator diagnosis fat.
In 3, 2, 1.
Elevators, roller coasters, like we use things like we measure the weight so that we use an appropriate amount of force on whenever we're doing something. Because like for roller coasters, especially launch coasters, they weigh you so that they know how much force to give. Or else like you could get like yeeted at full force and die. See, again, in VR, this would own. Hey, Alan. Okay, there's
What will we find when
there's
we get
just
there?
a few meteors maybe that maybe you should avoid.
I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls.
I don't like his flying style. Alan seems like a pretty bad pilot. That actually made me gasp. I'm like, yo, do I have a favorite roller coaster? I probably Steel Vengeance in, oh, by the way, we're dream drop diving into freaking Heroes Landing right now. But yeah, Steel Vengeance in Ohio,
they survive?
probably.
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
X2 at Magic Mountain. What is X2 at Magic Mountain? Yo, that was really cool. That was really cool. They should do a Subnautica in the homeworld. But I guess it wouldn't be Subnautica. It would be like Space Nautica. You have the rickety old one. The rickety old ones are cool. So what they did in Cedar Park was yeah, that sequence felt like it deserved VR. It was very cool. Yeah, it was an open ending. At Cedar Point, they took an old rickety roller coaster, one of their biggest ones, and then they added steel tracks to it, and it's so cool. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. How come Alan's ship levitation mechanism was too powerful when I was in your backpack? Yeah, I guess you're not very heavy. Please appreciate that I beat the game? Yeah, I mean, we did it. We beat the game. I'm pretty happy. It was a really fun game. I think the ending was pretty cool. I don't really understand the context of it, I think, because I don't understand the story from the original game as much. But yeah, we did it. It took a while. How cool is it that we beat both Night in the Woods and Subnautica the same week? I really didn't think we were going to finish this game this week. So next week, I guess that means we're playing probably Final Fantasy VII Intergrade. Subnautica 3 Rising. Yeah. For not leaving you in the foxhole. I still love the foxhole. The foxhole is so good. The foxhole is so funny. Is this gonna come up on this screen? No, okay. I'm gonna check two things really quick. Subnautica 3 Domica. Let's see. No atheists in the foxhole. Get out of the foxhole. Now back in the mod cage, yeah. I should rename mod chat to foxhole. Hang on. Edit channel. Save changes. Got it. There's a mod chat? Of course there's a mod chat. Do I just talk? No, mostly it's about like just asking the mods to do various things. The last time we talked in mod chat was just figuring out how I was going to get you all into VR to hang out together. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you to the classroom really quick. We're going to find somebody to raid. So to give some context of what is going on next, tomorrow we're going to do, I think, Short Hike. Watch the clip. That's really good. It's really good though. That's all the letters I get. Oh, have you guys not seen the classroom? I released the classroom a little while ago. Any more letters. There's not really any info on the Architect Tower home in the home world of the. It's really. That's so much better. It's really funny. I don't know. Okay, so let's find somebody to raid. Have I beat it yet? Beat what? Oh, the original game? I watched somebody else play it, so. But let's quit out of the game. Let's pull this up. Go to my patented YouTube playlist. Hang on. Switch accounts. Let's play some music for a second. Let's talk, chat. Let's talk. Where's my playlists? Stream music. Play all. No, wait, no, this is not the right one. Hang on. This is not my playlist. Excuse me. Shuffle play this playlist. There we go. Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, I'm breaking up with you. But no, I wanted to talk to you just about what's going on in the next week. So tomorrow we're going to start a new game because we finished Night in the Woods. Yeah, Outer Wilds. Oh, by the way, when Outer Wilds DLC comes out, oh, you better believe we're going to be playing that. So tomorrow we're going to start a new game. We're going to do a short hike. The next game for Saturday is going to be just a brief stint of Final Fantasy VII because we're going to do Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, which is the Yuffie story for Final Fantasy VII. So we'll do that. And then after that, it's kind of up in the air. I thought that Final Fantasy VII Intergrade was a longer thing. I'm just going to turn this down for me. I thought it was a longer thing, but apparently it's only like 8 hours. Yuffie shows up. No, you can get Yuffie to show up pretty early in Final Fantasy VII, actually. So we're going to do that. And then after that, I haven't decided what we're going to do for either side. So if you guys have any thoughts of games that you might want to see, let them me know in the Discord, because we're kind of at a point where I can basically choose to go a lot of different directions with the content. But at the same time, when we come back after next week, after I visit Webster, we will be doing the stream rebrand, I believe. So we have big stuff coming. The classroom that you see is one of the things. There's a bunch more coming. There's gonna be I don't want to tell you everything yet, but there's a lot of stuff coming. We are gonna be doing a lot of the stuff people have been asking for. So like soundboard type stuff is one thing. So you guys can pay either bits or maybe even channel points to sounds. People have been asking for like a boop or pet, and we're talking about doing that as well. And there's some other stuff that we're gonna do. So keep track of that, because I'm not sure exactly the day it's gonna be, but it's probably, and I don't know this for sure, gonna be on the 17th of July. We're not rebranding to Doggy Roots. We're rebranding to Full On Otter, and there's a big surprise coming along with that, like I said, only Webster has seen, but you guys are gonna love it, trust me. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm hoping to get Science Time ready for that. I still am trying to figure out exactly how I want to do Science Time, but it's coming, okay? I'm gonna try. Oops, all tangents. How far can you take pluripotent cells? What do you mean? Clarify. This looks cute. Sync army, yeah. So I wanna do more Science Time. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do Science Time, This looks cute, but I need to see more from them. What do they look like? That's not bad. It's not really my style. I love the pixel art. I think that's Smokey Jack. Liver and heart cells are the most differentiated ones. That's true. A lot of different cell types are like really crazy different pluripotency. So like, so what you guys don't know, if you don't know what pluripotency is. So pluripotency is like basically what a stem cell has, right? So a stem cell pluripotency, right? What we do is we take these cells and we can turn them into stem cells, and then stem cells can turn into all different kinds of cells by being triggered with certain things. How far can you take pluripotency? You can take it basically as far as you want. Like if you can make a cell pluripotent, then you can basically go as far as you want. But as far as I'm aware, you can basically do as much as you want with it. That's a cute picture. You want it? What picture? I'm trying to find somebody good on here. Someone that's cute, but maybe has not enough viewers. Oh, my picture that I have up? This guy? It's from Biorad. They're going to start giving me ads. But yeah, so the idea being that you can take these blastocysts and turn them into pluripotent cells and then turn them into other cells. A blastocyst is an embryonic stem cell, but more specifically, we've been able to take other cells like stem cells, like somatic cells, like this, and we can turn them into induced pluripotent stem cells. That's what iPSC is. And then we can do that and then turn that into other stuff. So we don't use embryonic stem cells anymore. We do this where we take derived cells like somatic cells, and then turn them into other cell types. The Oops All Tangents was successful. I do need to go get food at some point, but yeah. Yo, this guy's got 258 viewers. What's up with that? Yo, this guy looks cute. Yo, he's pretty cute. What does he sound like?
It's like they played SM64 and they're like, yeah, we can put this jank in our game.
Yo, this looks pretty cute.
This weird thing you don't really know where you're gonna jump off.
I think we might use this guy. This looks really cute. You guys want to watch Sonic Adventure? Sonic Adventure is actually use this as a raid target is what I mean to say. Do you guys know Sonic Adventure is one of my favorite games? I love this game. I think we're gonna raid this person. Unfortunately, we've lost a few viewers, so it's not gonna be as big as normal, but yeah. There's the raid message, Bean raid. I will see you guys tomorrow. And I will be playing Short Hike, which I'm really excited for. People love that game, so let's do it. So for now, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming today, and thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Short Hike. As always, we'll end the stream with some beans. Beans! Oh, that one's a little cursed. You know what? We're just going to leave the cursed beans as is. Thanks for coming, everybody. Have a great day.